Hi everyone, Nikki Buckaloo here at the Seniors Real Estate Institute. And I'm going to try to grapple today with the question about decision fatigue. What is it and how does it affect senior homeowners? So, decision fatigue. Decision fatigue is essentially the inability to make decisions, or quality decisions, if you will, when you've had to make too many in a short period of time. Okay, so that's kind of an abbreviated definition. And how does it affect senior sellers? Well, think about it. When someone is downsizing specifically out of a larger home into a smaller, more manageable space, then they've got to make some pretty tough choices about what they can take and what they're going to leave behind. But before that, rewind, right? So in a period of time of, say, 6 months to a year, someone who's downsizing has made decisions about where they're going to live, what their new lifestyle is going to look like. And then they begin to make decisions about what they can take with them and what they're going to leave behind. Now, most of us, when we move, we pack up everything in our home, we load it on a truck, we move it to the new place, and we unload it, unpack it, and put it away. Downsizers, on the other hand, are being more selective, right? They're only taking the essential items that are going to work in their new space. So think about it. They're going into a closet, oftentimes a walk-in closet, and then multiple guest bedroom closets, and they're saying yes or no to every single piece of clothing in those closets. Now they're going into their kitchen, and they're opening up their cabinets and their china hutches and their many different pantries and things of this nature, and they're opening those up and saying yes or no to every single item. Then they go into the drawers, then they go into the hall closets, and they go into the garage and the attic and the basement and the closets. They go into the bedrooms that haven't been used since their kids left home, maybe 30, 40 years ago. And they're making tough decisions. They're making tough decisions about furniture that was passed down to them from their parents. They're making decisions about gifts that have been given to them by their kids since their kids were little in elementary school. And they're doing all of that at the same time they're making decisions about when to list their home, how much to list their home, when they're going to move, who they're going to call to change their cable, electric, and gas service, who they're going to get to move them. All of these decisions are happening in a very short period of time. So when you think of decision fatigue, what I want you to realize is that after you've made so many decisions, your brain just basically shuts down and says, no more, I can't take any more. That's it, that's all I can do. And yet you have to make one more decision. So sometimes that one more decision is just whatever. And it can be something as simple as, what do you want for dinner tonight, honey? You know what? Don't make me decide that, because I'm exhausted from making decisions. So when you're thinking about your more mature home sellers and buyers, for that matter, keep that in mind. Try to keep paperwork to a minimum. You know, do it in increments instead of doing it all at one time. Maybe hold the disclosure for another day. Maybe get the listing agreement signed and come back to that. Just keep that in mind, because as they're making multiple decisions, their bodies are tired, their minds are tired. I know you've experienced this. So now just imagine yourself 20, 30, 40, 50 years from now, and when you're going through all of this at one time and it's new, it can be overwhelming. So I hope that helps a little bit with understanding what decision fatigue is. And my homework for you on this particular video is just break it down into bite-sized manageable pieces and recognize when someone really isn't in a space to make a strong, confident decision, and it can wait. Thanks, and have a great day.